Nintendo.
How's it going, everybody, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo 3DS. So obviously you can tell I'm playing the remake and not the original, which was a launch title for the GameCube, and that's because there's kind of a little bit more content in the remake, and plus it looks better visually, at least in my opinion. Anyway, I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to get started. We're going to go to the file selection screen and start on a brand new file, of course, because it would be stupid if I started on a file I already completed, or if I was playing the Hidden Mansion, but I'm not, because the Hidden Mansion's a little bit harder and I don't feel comfortable playing it. Anyway, on the file selection screen, this has probably been pointed out in every Luigi's Mansion Let's Play, but I gotta do it too, because it seems like tradition. On the tagline where it says, "Welcome to your mansion," it disappears for a quick second, and instead of saying, "Welcome to your mansion," it says, "Welcome to our mansion," which is a little bit frightening, a little bit daunting, but still, Luigi, even though he's a scaredy cat, he's up for the task. I mean, he already had a third game in this series come out, so I might as well get started playing the series for Let's Play purposes. I do have a bit of a funny story with Luigi's Mansion, and I'm gonna be sharing it throughout the series. So yeah, without any further ado, let's hop into file number 2 for a brand new game. You do have a couple options here. You can adjust sensitivities, your standard movesets, the flashlight setting, but we can't change that quite yet, and things like that. Circle Pad Pro, if you had a new Nintendo 3DS, you could play with the Circle Pad Pro, but I don't, so we're just gonna back on out of there, and we're gonna start the new game. For reference sake, the default brightness is at 1. I usually just keep it at 1. It doesn't really matter, plus this is a darker game anyway, so I don't really feel the need to brighten it up a bit. Let's just hop in.
Hello? Hmm?
Here we are in the infamous mansion in the first floor foyer. And right away, I want to point out that on the bottom screen, you can see a map which Luigi was pointing at in the little intro cutscene. It's really, really cool. Anyway, so we can move about, we can scream for Mario, and we can sidestep funnily by pressing B with the controls. And of course, like any 3DS game, there's motion control, so you can swing the 3DS about, you can do some funny dances. You can probably make a GIF out of this. Yes, I say GIF instead of GIF, fight me. Anyway, let's just hop up the stairs, because I'm stuck against the back of a candle thing. Let's just go up the stairs, because we can't really do anything in the downstairs area. I really love how they incorporate the Luigi's Mansion jingles with the door opening. It's so cool. We can't really do anything up here. We can, like, knock on these things, but that doesn't really do anything for us. They're just a bit of dusty, because, you know, this is a mansion, and it's dark and haunted, and also Luigi slides down the stairs if you do the slightest movements. Anyway, we might as well just return to the bottom floor of the foyer, because there's nothing really we can do here. Guess this series is over. well, that golden ghostly spirit was kind enough to leave a key behind that fell out of its body, so we might as well grab it, right? I love the key collecting jingle so much. I'm sorry I talked over it a bit. Anyway, let's head back up the stairs. The lightning flashes will help me out considering the brightness is staying at 1 throughout the series. And well, let's go ahead and use the key here on this door. Ouch. Oof. I sure take a lot of knocks in this line of work. I'm getting too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Professor Egad. This house, I swear it seems to have more ghosts every day. What's a young feller like you doing around here anywho? Otto, this looks ugly. Alright, youngster, look lively. Follow me, post haste. So, your name's Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. Where is this, you ask? Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor Egad's Ghost Research Laboratory. Or the lab, if you're of a shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter? Sounds pretty fishy to me. So, you believe the mansion actually exists then? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so. And I'll tell you, that mansion appeared just a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Now that I get a look at you, I just realized a guy with a red hat, kind of like yours, went up to the mansion without even stopping to chat, and he never returned. Was he a dream too? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible. He wouldn't stand a chance against those ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you to deal with the ghosts, so you can rescue your brother, Luigi. And here we get the control menu. Now we can go with standard, or we can go with sidestep so we can be funnily walking all the time, but I think I'm just gonna stick with standard. Now, if you're very familiar with Luigi's Mansion, there's actually a secret here on this file selection screen, this control selection screen. Lots of different screens for different things in this game. So I'm gonna be sitting here and waiting a little bit, and I will cut ahead to when the special thing happens. And unfortunately, it's not a picture of the control ghost from the GameCube version. And that was Tataka's song, which is secretly located in plenty of games in which Tataka is the composer, and that of course includes Luigi's Mansion. I remember reading about a lot of people being concerned that Tataka's song wouldn't be featured in the control screen in the remake for a little while, before the game first came out, if I can say my words properly, but rest assured, the secret is still in the 3DS version. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and continue in the control menu. We could use the original light style, or, since this is a remake of the first game, they incorporated a little bit of things from Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, the second Luigi's Mansion game, and they included the stroll bulb as a flashlight option. Because this is the original Luigi's Mansion, albeit in a remake form, I'm gonna stick with the original light because I feel like it. There's that vacuum cleaner I engineered to catch ghosts. I call it, this is genius, the Poltergust 3000. It can suck up all kinds of things. Let her rip. Use R to vacuum and the motion controls to change your direction. No matter how strong you think your brother is, ghosts are mysterious beings. They can't be caught using conventional means. So you'd better use this. It's the only way to foil them. This is the only thing they fear. Or something to that effect. Well, how about we start your training? Ghosts seem to like the darkness, and they avoid the light. So, if you hit them with a flashlight beam, all of a sudden, you can stun them momentarily. Then it's vacuuming time. When you see your chance, hold down R and slide the circle pad in the opposite direction. Just give it a try. You'll learn more that way than listening to me yap about it. So, Professor Egad is giving us a ghost hunting lesson via the training room here, and all we need to do is use, as he said, control the light, hit them, Egad with his punching like he's Doc Lewis or Little Mac is so funny to me. All you need to do is shine the light on the ghosts when they're nearby, and use R to vacuum. Well done. That's how you do it, Luigi. While vacuuming, hold down B and use the circle pad to turn as you vacuum. Or you can just do other stuff. I mean, you don't really need to follow Egad's rules. All you need to do is suck up all the ghosts. You don't need to do any fancy controls. Surprise them with the light when they get close. Sing, pow. Right in the opposite direction. Got it? Okay, the real training starts now. Yeah, that was just a warm-up for training. You have a real round of training this time. So, suck up as many ghosts as you can in this training. Even if you fail, quote-unquote, it doesn't really matter too much. Ghosts won't always show up alone, but the basics are the same. Now, get ready for 2 ghosts. So, we're gonna get a lesson in terms of a multiple number of ghosts appear. Oh, that was bad. Nope, circle pad. Okay, there we go. Okay, that works. My circle pad hasn't really gotten better from the last couple times I've played 3DS games. Maybe I should Gorilla Glue it or something. Get 2 or more at the same time, and something good may happen. Basically what Egad's saying, and what we saw by sucking up 2 ghosts at the same time, is that you'll get hearts. And sometimes maybe more things. Although I didn't suck up both of those at the same time, it's okay, you don't really need to do everything as Egad says. Well done, Luigi. Don't let your guard down, though. Also, he's fist pumping very wildly. You'd think he's at a rave party right now. Look, they are coming. And now, we have 5 ghosts at once, although I'm only probably gonna get a few of them. Oh, I got 3? I did get 3, so 1 ghost got left behind. That's not too bad, though. Catching ghosts means using the flashlight and Poltergust 3000 as a team. You got me, young feller? That'll do. Well, how many did you get? Woohoo! 9 out of 10 ghosts. Excellent, Luigi. I'd say you're ready to look for your brother now. Fine, fine. Looks like you worked up quite a sweat there. How about a little cool down in the gallery? I'm quite proud of it, you know. Welcome to the gallery. I had 25 paintings once upon a time. My famous ghost collection was complete. But now, only the frames remain. It's a shame, a tragedy. By the way, Luigi, I have a favor to ask. You see that Gameboy Horror you have on your hand? It has lots of features to help you as you explore the mansion. For example, you can view the map on the screen, or you can check the items you've collected. And I've built a part that will add even more functionality. But I guess I left it in the room in the back. How forgetful. Would you mind heading to the room in back to find that part? Press X to shake and bang on furniture. It's back there somewhere. So, we will go get that part in a moment, but yes, EGAD has plenty of portraits that are left behind, and we will get into the portrait ghosts a little bit later. For now, or this statue, I guess I should mention. For now, let's head into the back room, and let's go find that extra part to the Gameboy Horror. So, where could it be? Is it in the desk by the lamp? No, I can't access that area. It's definitely not here on this golden shiny pedestal with a very golden large frame, so it has to be in here. And yes, indeed it is. You got the part for the Gameboy Horror. It looks somewhat familiar. Indeed it does. So, let's head on out of the back room and point out how there's a lot of weird visual design here. You can see through the door and Luigi being there. It's a little weird. Anyway, we got the part, so let's go speak to Professor EGAD. Oh, that part is exactly what I was looking for. Let me just get it attached. And it even has the horror screen, it even has the Game Boy startup, it's so good! Excellent. The search function has been added to the Gameboy Horror. Thanks for going to all that trouble, Luigi. You should try out the search function in the gallery. Just press Y. Alright, let's go ahead and use the search function, and yes, in full screen, I will show that it does resemble an actual Game Boy with the full screen all together. It's so cool. This inspires me to paint. I agree, Luigi, I would be inspired to paint too. I guess we could explore more, but I don't really feel like it. We've been in the gallery long enough. I'm not really the artsy type, so how about we go ahead? Done appreciating the art for today, Luigi? Yes, indeed I am. Let's go back to the lab. Alright then. What do you want to do, Luigi? Whoa, what in the world is happening? Phew, it's finally connected. Why do you look so surprised? There are two of me? Hello, I'm future Professor EGAD. I'd like you guys to do something for me. I'm calling you from the future. Ooh. Luigi, my boy, don't look so surprised. Allow me to introduce this green doppelganger. I call him Luigi. I created him in your likeness. He's also skilled with the poltergust like you. However, if I'm being honest, he still needs a little testing. Which is why I'm talking to you. I'm outsourcing testing for Luigi to you and past me. Isn't time travel great? If you could help me with the test. How about you take Luigi with you and do some exploring? Oh, take good care of Luigi. He burns and melts really easily. Even if he's defeated, he can revive as many times as he wants. Take good care of Luigi. Me from the future calling me out of the blue. I didn't expect that. It is quite an invention. I'd expect nothing less from the future me. And if future me has asked for our help, we have to oblige. Luigi, my boy, when you want to take Luigi along to the mansion, all you have to do is select Play Co-op in the lab. What do you want to do, Luigi? Well, we could go right to the mansion now. We could go back to the training room, which would be a little bit weird. We could go back to the gallery, which would also be a little bit weird. We could save the game, which I don't want to do yet because I'm not done recording this episode and I feel like not recording it for like 5 different times. We could use Amiibo, which is new to the remake, which I will go over at a later time. Or we could play with co-op, playing with Luigi, also new to the remake, of course, obviously, via local play. Now, with download play, you can only play with Luigi in the gallery and in the training room. You can only play co-op in the game with local play. And unfortunately, I don't have any friends that live nearby, or people that frankly care to record with me that live nearby, so I can't play co-op, and I probably won't be able to even show it off at all throughout this series. I will try my very best, but it's probably not gonna happen. So, with that, I'm probably gonna end things off here because I don't feel like going to the mansion quite yet, and plus, this episode has been pretty beefy, nonetheless, for a start. So, that is going to do it for this episode of Luigi's Mansion. Next time, we head to the titular mansion, and we continue hunting for some ghosts. For now, thank you for watching, and until next time, catch you later.